That's it. We on?
Yo.
All right. Back out here, man. We got to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, Rakatah Yahweh, Rakatah Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, Rakatah Yahweh, Rakatah Yahweh Shai. Double honors to apostles and elders, a great millstone. One salutation to the brothers teaching word for the hopeful elect, all the four corners of the earth, man, including the families of Israel. We're gonna get right into it, man. Marking the beast, you know, which is the market, which is the microchip, and the harlot, which is America, man.
Start that camera over.
What is it? What do you need? What do you say?
Put on notice for my
What happened? You might have to go.
I don't know. I may have not do much. You want to start the camera over or what?
Huh?
You want to leave it like that?
Like what? What's wrong?
It's still recording.
Yeah, you want to start over? It should be good.
Revelations 13 and verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Yeah, because the image of the beast is his system, and the system is speaking against us. Mainly the children of Israel, but for all Israel, mainly the elect, but all Israel too, because this is the beast. Beast is NATO, AU, man, European Union, and our North Atlantic Treaty Organization, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor,
All the great, rich and poor, they don't matter who you are, go ahead.
free and bond, receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Yeah, they saying it's Christianity. What else they say that is it's embargo. They say sin, you know.
So why you with me?
That means that we all got the mark of the beast if that's the case. But Christianity is done with nobody's really into Christianity no more, not like that. So why would they make that the mark of the beast? They don't even want to be Christians no more. Go ahead.
And it says to receive a mark in their right hand.
Yeah, that word mark goes back to Brahma, man, which means it's a Greek word for incision. And the Most High says do not make incision. That's a law. Do not make incisions in your flesh, man. You know, and that incision, that it says for the dead either. So who's the congregation of dead? Esau. So it's a double strike against people that don't believe this, man. Go ahead.
Let's go into that word mark. The whole Greek definition, right? The first one was cooperative. It means a stamp, an imprint, and mark.
Yep.
The mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge or the followers of the anti-Messiah, right? The mark brand upon the horses.
Yep.
Right? This mark goes into this. Real quick. Alright, the R body chip.
Yep.
This is what this is. This is the cooperative. Okay? Now, when it says mark branded upon horses, when you get when for example, if an owner wants to identify his cattle, right? What does he do? What do you stamp it? You mark it to identify that it's yours,
Yes.
right? Now Esau, he sees the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans as his slaves. All right, he wants to make us forever slaves by putting this mark in us. Okay. Because you get that in Deuteronomy 21 and 15, when she goes into the animal, the servant that wants to, the continual servant, you know, the servant wants to be a servant forever, what do? He pierces his ears. So you get that all, right? I think that's Deuteronomy. Right?
Also, in ancient times, the word pragma, in Roman times, they used to brand their slaves to signify possession.
Yeah. Not only Roman times, this in America they use the brand Negroes, man. You know? Show ownership, man. Just to say that why the brother's getting it. You can't brand somebody with Christianity, man. It's not definite enough. You can't brand somebody with what else is it? A tattoo. Even though that's a form of branding, I'm talking about for world control, man. It's a different operation. We moving into digital times. We're in digital times now. So why would they come up with anything more than a digital device, for marketing and a brand? And then we're gonna get into it as far as the harlot, how that's business, So this America is based on business, man, trades and all that. So they're gonna use a device to indicate that you're a slave for the marketing, the contribution to this mega business, man. This has been business based on business since the beginning of time, man. Go ahead.
Hey, bro, a brand too is something that's permanent. You can't erase it. Just like when they put that brand on cattle, okay, that shows ownership. Okay, this cattle belongs to Circle Ranch K. Okay, they put that circle and that K on the inside of it. You can't wash that off. So you can't pretend like you're not part of that system. Okay, you belong to Circle K. You can't say, oh no, I don't belong. I belong to Circle L. No, you can't. That's how Esau is using this mark of the beast, saying you belong to Satan. Okay, and it's something that's permanent. Either in your hand or in your brain.
Yeah, because Jacob gets simple, Slakia, he'll get simple and be like, well, y'all pierce y'all's ears, that's a cutting of the flesh. But Most High, back in the day, the heathen used to do it for ownership. You know what I'm saying? Well, you can't get into that. Go into that right now. Go ahead.
So this is a precept for the both for it. This is Deuteronomy 15, starting at 12. It says, and if thy brother, an Hebrew man or an Hebrew woman, be sold unto thee, and serve thee 6 years, then in the 7th year thou shalt let him go free from thee. It says, and when thou sendest him out free from thee, thou shalt not let him go away empty. Thou shalt furnish him liberty out of thy flock, and out of thy floor, and out of thy winepress, of that wherewith the Lord Yahweh hath blessed. Blessed thee thou shalt give unto him. And thou shalt remember that thou wast a bondman at the land of Egypt, and the Lord thy power redeemed thee. Therefore I command thee this thing today. And it shall be as if he say unto thee, I will not go away from thee, because he loveth thee, and thine house, because he is well with thee. Alright, verse 17. It says, then shalt thou take all and thrust it through his ear unto the door, and he shall be his servant forever, and also unto the maidservant, for thou shalt do likewise.
Yeah, so if a servant didn't want to, didn't want to be free, right? The way to, if you wanted to be a forever servant unto you, right? He would pierce his ears to show that he wants to be your servant forever, all right? And the bondage chip, all right? Because if you take this chip, what are you telling the Most High is that you want Esau, the so-called white man, to be your God. You want to serve him forever, man. And this is why when Yahweh Shai turns it, and if you have that chip, the Almighty chip, you're going to be destroyed, man. You're going to feel the weapons of his indignation. You're going to feel that fire, man, if you take this work. Peace, okay?
Yeah. And it ain't like Yahweh Shai got to come and check everybody and see if they got it. This is our test. That's why. This is our test, man. Go ahead.
So let's go into the second definition, all right? And the second definition of the word mark goes into karats. Greek word is karats, which means a pale, a stake, a palicide. And basically what that goes into, and it has a picture right here, is the needle that they're going to use. The needle that they're going to use to imprint that chip in you, put that chip in you. Okay? The needle, that's what that karats goes into. Alright, now if you go into the third definition.
And that needle is a stake.
Yeah,
okay? A pail, a stake that you use like to hold the tent down. Okay?
Alright, the third definition is grapho. Okay? Which means to write with reference to the form of letters, a letter on a tablet, to write with reference to the contents of the writing, to express or in characters, use of things which stand written in the sacred books, to fill with writing, to draw up and write and compose. And basically what graphical goes into is the information, all right, that they're gonna put in your chip. You know, your medical history, your criminal history, your you know, that's gonna be a new way of payment. It's gonna have that chip. This RFID chip's gonna have everything about you, man. So all you gotta do is have it scan it, and then have all the information about you, all about you. Have to go to double graphical, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that it on that? Yeah. Okay. And that brother mentioned stake. When they used to do the land rush, they used to put the stake in the land to own it.
They call it stake your claim.
Yeah. You know, or they use sweepstakes.
Yeah.
You to own your money, or to get your money to get owned or something like that. Go ahead.
Dang, house or something, international house or something where you sweepstakes. Homeowners? Yeah, sweepstakes.
Like that's what they did. They swept the land and they made their stake in the land. Go ahead. So that's all about robbery, man. Go ahead.
It says, receive a mark in their right hand.
And they right hand, and we mention that a lot because you use your right hand mostly, but it could be anyway. It could be your left, right hand. But you know, Jake he actually functions with his right hand on a usual basis, man. So it's you know,
the right hand is the right one. The right one. It could be the left. That could be the right hand. The right hand that you need to put it in. Okay, or the right hand could be the right hand.
Because
Jake want to be simple.
Yeah.
Well, it says right hand. Let me get him on left.
It even says that even the right hand of the wicked is the left.
Yeah, see?
So it don't even matter.
Right.
You know?
It's just the right one.
Yeah. But even if somebody's left-handed, they probably still get it in their right hand because that left hand is just what shit that they do, like art and shit, basketball. But just to scan, people, you don't need just to scan, you get it in your right hand.
But RFID, he saw through the research on the best place to put the RFID chip, right?
Yeah.
And they found the best place to do it in your forehead or your right hand.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is the body heat, body heat, that's where your hand is used, right?
Yeah.
So if you're left-handed, that's where your most body comes from, so they don't put it in your left hand, man.
And you know they definitely want to tap into the brain because they want to get into Zion, man. You know? They want to get into the Most High's temple, man. Go ahead.
Or in their forehead.
In their forehead, you know, people are simple, like you just gonna have a barcode and that's it. That barcode's gonna wipe off and shit, you know, it's gonna be in your forehead. Go ahead.
And that no man might buy or sell.
No man might buy or sell, so like the apostle said, Christianity don't keep you from buying and selling, man. Neither sin. Sin is something that you deal with inside. That's why Paul says, it's no longer me, it's sin that dwelleth in me. You know, so that can't be the mark of the beast, man. Go ahead.
Save.
So you ain't gonna be able to buy or sell if you want groceries, just like your credit card, just like your money. That's just a prep. That just prep you for this RFID chip. Because money, if you run out of money, of course you could loan somebody money or your friends, and then y'all can work with each other, and y'all can help each other. But with that chip, that's your own personal chip, man. You ain't gonna be able to share with nobody. You know?
Regarding that forehead, that's not too far-fetched right now because that guy
Elon Musk
is working on that neural link.
Yeah.
It's a brain implant.
Yeah. These people think on another level, man. They think robotically. They think about electronics. They think about technology. They ain't on this simple Jake shit or this simple Earth shit. You know, even though they earthly creatures, Most High, but the Most High is doing this. He's putting that technology in them, man.
So when they make those AIs,
Artificial intelligence.
He can control artificial intelligence. He can control you at the state you're right now.
Yeah.
You have to put that shit in.
That futuristic lifestyle, that's you see that Esau wants to build. That's what he wants to do after he thinks that he's going to accomplish his new order.
Yeah.
You know, with this AI system, robots working, you know, get rid of people and start having robots working, and flying cars, and you know, you already have cars that can drive itself already. That's like that. Esau wants that futuristic lifestyle, man.
That Jetson lifestyle.
Yeah, but he's not going to be able to accomplish it.
Yeah.
All right? He's only going to get so far with his new order, man.
The smart home.
Very good. Esau is showing these people, if they don't get with his system of the AI, he can replace them with the AI, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, the robots are taking jobs, and people complain about that. You got this big ass machine making what would they make? Anything they would make?
Oh, like a robot dog, or what are you talking about?
Some product that they make. That, you know, Jake,
They do packaging and
packaging, doing boxes, some labor job that Jake would do.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But the machines do it instead, and then Jake is out of a job.
Yeah, my brother's brought out the Elon Musk, bro. He's working on self-driving cars, man.
Yeah.
Soon enough, they're gonna get rid of Jake the middleman.
Yeah.
You know, soon enough.
Hey, going to self-driving car, I was watching this video. You know how you have Uber, people that Uber and like food delivery apps?
Yeah.
You want to get rid of the people and replace it with robots, you know. Like for example, Uber, these self-driving cars, and all you need to do is like with this that's why you saw setting up these 5Gs all over. Because they want to replace humans with robots.
Yeah.
You know, no cars that drive by itself with no people, you know, delivering, you know, Domino's is already doing it. Alright, yes sir, you have Domino's that did a test run of doing delivering pizza with no one in it. Drone deliveries.
Right.
Okay.
Y'all remember? You said what up? Amazon. Y'all remember that show? You might remember somebody in the car. That show, Night Rider.
Yeah.
Remember the car drove to him?
Yeah.
The kid. And that was in what? 19? That was in the 80s. You know? But just to let you know that they put their shit out there in movies, shows. This whole world is based on their blueprint of what they want to do, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like it's gonna be easy for them because they're just gonna blame it on Crown Royale, man. They want everything contactless.
Yeah.
You know, supposedly for the people. Here's the
Yeah. I'm talking about the COVID, man.
yeah.
Go ahead.
and that no man might buy or sell,
No man might buy or sell. Go ahead.
save he that had the mark.
Save that he that have the mark, man. So you gotta have this, whatever you think it is, which we know what it is. You gotta have that to buy or sell. What do you do to get your groceries, to eat and drink, to your livelihood? Everything that you do is connected with having to pay for it, man. Rent, your livelihood, man. Take care of your children. It's based on money, man. Nobody's planting seeds and the produce is helping, generation after produce. No, you gotta have to go back to the store and get some water, some more water when you run out, get some more food and shit. Because we supposed to be farmers, man.
Yeah.
Farmer is the husbandry, man.
Self-sufficient, able to survive for ourselves.
Exactly.
But instead, Esau wants us to rely on him.
Yep.
That's why he's, bringing this pandemic on, because he wants to crush these people, man.
Yep.
So these people can rely on him for help, man.
Yep.
In order for Esau to help you, you gotta have that chip, man. That marks the beast. In order for him to help you, he's not gonna want to help you if you're not with the system.
Yep. Go ahead, up.
It says,
Hey,
save,
Slut, bro. What's his name? Bill Gates just bought up most of the farmland in America, man.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know what that means? They're gonna be pushing more GMOs, right? That's all that's for.
Yeah.
For them to push the GMOs, and for them to have the control over the food for distribution. You're gonna definitely have to have that chip. If you ain't got that chip, you're not gonna be able to eat.
Right. And remember Bill Gates, he was just a dude at Microsoft.
Yeah.
Now he's into this political arena and all that shit. In this digital world, man. Little chunk guy that's working at the office. Microsoft. No, man. It's more than just Microsoft, man.
Right. He's into the FDA, the food and the drugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's messing around in the medical field,
Yeah.
and he's messing around in the food field.
Yeah. I thought he was just a computer guy.
Right.
Go ahead. These people are working together, man. Go ahead.
save he that had the mark.
Go ahead.
A physical thing.
Yeah.
Physical. Or the name of the beast.
Or the name of the beast, because who's the beast? NATO and EU. Where does all that planning and blueprint come from? The elite banking system, man. That which in your dollar bill, it got the pyramid on there, the Egyptian pyramid, which they model themselves after. That's why it talks about this being a spiritual Egypt. And it, huh? Yeah, waivers. I got the dollar bill right here. So back in the back of the dollar, it says Novus Ordo Securium, which means the word order.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know that, man.
Yeah.
They They don't know the plans of Esau, and they tell you in their
Right here in
faces.
the blueprint.
That's right there.
Yeah.
Not just that, but
Yeah, I know.
also movies,
Yeah, movies,
TV
yeah,
shows.
all that.
People just think that, oh, that's just entertainment.
Yeah.
No, that's a message. Because part of the witchcraft, part of the Satanism, they have to tell you what they're going to do before they fucking do it.
Yeah, we went into that this whole earth is designed according to like these buildings and stuff. They have certain witchcraft elements to them because that's how they design them. But I
Right.
wanted to mention on the back of the dollar bills, it also has the pyramid, which is the eye, all-seeing eye, Horus, and all that, and it got an illumination. If you can see it, it got illumination, which means the Illuminati. But it says the Great Seal. If you look up the word seal, it's a device you use to make some join together. So they're gonna use that device to join the try to join our people to their new world order, man. You know, so that's the Great Seal that they talk about as far as how spiritually we see things, man. But this thing is deep. Go ahead.
And they still have the pyramids mocking them because they have us in bondage.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 32, man.
And they have also the eagle, man. And back then, Thomas told me he tried to combine the Egyptian with the Greek, right? As one world order.
Yeah.
You know?
They tried the New Order before.
Yeah.
Antiochus,
Yeah,
they tried to have a one world government. That's what Alexander and the general's reign was about. When they try to have everyone, worship their gods and they follow their customs. But then when Alexander the Greek died, you had the 4 generals that
No, don't do that.
that went to war with each other, try to establish their own group. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, back in Mississippi, when I was growing up, they had for the street signs, instead of these street signs they have today, those metal ones, they had obelisks at every corner. Okay, it was a 4-sided obelisk about this tall, and it had the names of the street printed on it. It was white and had the name of the street stenciled on in black. Okay, on every corner. Okay, so that's showing you that we were in Egypt, man.
Good.
Spiritually Egypt. All right, and that was a spell that they was putting upon us, man. Okay.
Because that display, all them images display energy and
Right, it's a
vibration.
vibration.
Yeah. You know. Go ahead.
This is a quick precept because you talked about our people joining with Esau. It says, Proverbs 11:21, it says, no hand joined in hand.
Yeah.
The wicked shall not be punished,
Yeah.
but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. All right, our people are going to be punished for doing wickedly, and so it's so-called right.
Right. So the wicked gonna be punished. So it ain't no gonna be joint. Nothing's gonna be joint, man. You know. That's another reason why you can't have 2 kingdoms, man.
Yeah.
You can't have 2 superpowers. You can't have Chinese and U.S. You can't have us and the so-called white man. It's either gonna be him reigning or us.
Right. The Most High made one thing against
another.
not with another.
That's right.
Darkness can't be in the
Comprehend
same
light.
room with light.
Yeah.
You know,
That's right.
evil in the same room with good.
That's right.
Okay.
That's why he's separating us from, with the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, to separate us from this beast, man. Go ahead. So the beast is NATO, man. And, and all them, branches and all that.
Esau's power structure started from
Esau
the great
power structure.
Roman to now.
Yeah.
Because America's part of that beast.
Yeah.
Because it came out of what? It came out of the Great Britain, man.
Yeah.
Which is part of the beast.
Yeah. And that's pretty much the mother of America, man. They're not independent. All that Britain, independence from Britain 1776 was a lie, man. America is a harlot and rides on the beast. She's never been independent. There's always a connection. That's why they go around to the Middle East, go around to Russia, because they still have to deal with them. Go ahead.
And it says all
Hell, the banking families are over there, man.
Right. America's the harlot. Who's the pimp?
Them, the elite banking system, the NATO in them, man. Go ahead.
or the number of his name.
The number 666, you can find that on the barcode. It's different levels to that, but you know, he displays that. Even in a monster drink, it got the Hebrew letters 666, and it says monster. Who's the monster and who's displaying that number? Even in the barcode, I think every barcode it has 666 in it. You know, go ahead. Like, what was you gonna say?
No, I was just saying the number 6 means intelligence and cut, you know?
Yeah.
So he's trying to feed you with his philosophies at the end of the day, so you can be working for God.
And you know it's coming from them rats because they get into Hebrew. They talk Yiddish, but they think they're us. So they just, go ahead.
Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast,
Yeah.
for it is the number of a man.
That's how you know the beast is a man. It's men on earth. It's a nation on earth. Go ahead.
For it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
So that same, they ain't the exact same people because it wasn't the so-called white man wasn't on earth, but that beast, that spirit of the beast goes back to Eve in the garden. That serpent that tricked Eve into his philosophies and his lies, man. It wasn't no damn apple, it wasn't no snake,
And that's part of his lies.
That's part of his lies.
That's part of his lies, saying that the serpent and Eve was something different. I mean, the serpent and the philosophy was something different than what it actually was.
what it actually-
That's part of his deception.
That's right, because philosophy means the love of wisdom. He gave them the wisdom of the world, the wisdom of his own. And now, that's how he got them women in them education, them schools. They love it, or them women's rights and shit. It's a whole doctrine on women's rights and shit, man. You can go in there and learn about, okay, the women and men and don't associate this, and this is our color, and this is what we're gonna do, march, and this is who we connected with, all that shit. It's deep, go ahead.
Oh, can I say real quick? For it is the number of a man, and that man who created the barcode is George Joseph Laura, and he died last year.
Yeah,
It says, for it is the number 666.
Yep.
When you go into the Greek word for that, it's stigma. And the root word for stigma is puncture. And that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna use a syringe to puncture into your skin. Alright, so Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Like this is Egypt again with ships. How we get here? Slave ships, cargo slave ships. Scattered all across the world. This is the main place that they did business for. Go ahead. You can ask China about the imports and exports, man. Go ahead.
By the way thereof I spake unto thee,
Yep.
thou shalt see it no more again.
We haven't seen our homeland again. Go ahead.
Hey, why would it say go to Egypt with ships when Egypt is like 381 miles from walking distance?
Yeah.
It took us a couple hours, like 2 days. So the Lord had us in there.
We had
for 40
camels and
days.
all that. Yeah.
By the way,
what the brother said, they didn't have to go ships to go to eat back and forth to Egypt. Paul ain't never mentioned. The prophets ain't never mentioned no Egypt. Having to take ships. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that Egypt is synonymous. It doesn't mean bondage, but it's synonymous with bondage.
Yeah.
Okay, and just the Lord reminding us that He was going to bring us
That's right.
back into bondage again.
Yeah.
This time with ships, we're not going to walk into that land, but we were going to be carried into that land with ships, and we would not see our homeland again until He brings us back here.
Yeah, because Egypt comes from Mizraim, which was one of the sons of Ham, man. Go ahead.
And might I add, man, those of you saying that we're not slaves today, man, that's going up. We still go to the devil for the one of all things.
Yeah.
We can't do anything, without,
Nothing, man. We can't do anything without buying anything, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And when you're born, they give you a what? A social security number. That's your prison number.
Yeah.
Okay? That's your purchase number. All right? Because like when you go to like the dock, and you go to the shipyard where they bring in merchandise, it's called a what? A berth. Okay? In the berth, at the berth, what do they have to do? They have to give over the manifest, which is telling them what kind of cargo that they have. So your mother, she gives them the manifest of you. You're the manifest, you coming out of that water, and they have to give you a number. Say, this is the product. And you are that product.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That's why you got all kind of hospital fees and shit. Because you're a business and bargaining tool, man. And then you got the straw man, which is, it's a long story. We ain't gonna get into that, man. Your mother pretty much, like the brother said, you're born into slavery in the hospital. Your mother signs your birth certificate, and it actually lets them know that she's gonna watch you for 18 years. Why do you think she kicked you out the house at 18 and shit? And then you go to school, you go right to school, college, and then try to be something in the corporate world. That's your drive. But why wasn't she learning? Why wasn't she teaching you as a child schooling and all that? Why'd you have to go to their school to learn anything? That's that strawman slavery shit.
Because you're their property.
Yeah, you belong to them.
When she signed that birth certificate, she signed you over to them.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're property. You are stock on the stock market, man. Your birth certificate is actually on the stock market.
That's right.
Okay, being traded.
Yep.
You know?
And that's how they see you. When they see Jake, they either see kill that nigga or he's a good. He's for money. They see a damn dollar sign above your head. Go ahead.
And it says,
Here's the point right here. Go ahead.
thou shalt see it no more again,
Yep. Our homeland, which man, go ahead.
and there he shall be sold unto your enemies.
Sold into your enemies. What was on the auction blocks, man? You got, hey, even if you escape to some, hey, just like a warrant today with Jake. Hey, that Negro, anybody catch this nigger, then you get $1,500. You know?
That was the slave patrol.
That was slave patrol, man.
The so-called police and the sheriff today.
Exactly. Same shit.
Dang.
As I just said, Sfvalley, when they sold us, they had in the news article, they called us Hebrews. You know, they knew that we were Hebrew Israelites,
Yeah.
even when they were selling us.
Yeah. When Jew was a byword for us, man. Look at this Jew boy. Even though we was from Judah, man, that's a byword, or, you know, all nations go ahead.
And there he shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen,
Who was selling that? That means the so-called white man's our enemy. Go ahead.
and he shall no more buy you again.
No, read that again.
Sfvalley. And no man shall buy you.
No man shall buy you. So, what does that mean? That we're the Most High's property. Most High said, no man. That's the curses. No man shall buy you. So you can't. Even though our people sold out on a spiritual level, you can't be bought into this devil, man.
That word buy goes into save.
Yeah, save. Greek word.
No man is gonna save us.
And it's the same thing as buy, because if you wanted if a slave master owned, if a slave had one slave master and another slave master, and he knew about another slave master, and he wanted to be under that other slave master because he was so-called nicer, he had to bargain and say he had to be bought out of that situation. Basically, slave.
Like when there's 12 years of
12
slave.
years a slave. So basically, you being saved from one slave master to another, being bought out of that condition. So no man shall save you. We're bought with a price, and the Most High said, you shall be redeemed without money. So in this harlotry world, Jake deals on Jake is being bought and sold, but the reason why he can't come up, because the Most High is the curses. You're gonna have to abide by these curses, man. You know, we're still stuck in the slavery plantation of this whole world, and you gotta buy or sell, and you gotta be sold. These women, they got their box. They can sell you on a personal level because this is a city of traffic. You can go to a woman and say, hey, what's up? Hey, well, you know, I'm setting a price. And they can set a price wherever they want to because they belong to the system. That's how the system looks at deals. So you might buy a box for $150, another bitch might charge you $350. Just because she can use that bargain, and that's how America is. She's a harlot. So she uses that as a if you don't want to buy no car for $20,000, we'll give you benefits if you buy it, or we'll put a credit on your car towards your car. You can get better insurance. She's bargaining with you, man, and then you get sold into that. If the McDonald's burger is too high, well, we'll give you 5 burgers for your family for a discount.
Oh, they was giving out, I can't remember, did y'all see they was giving out weed?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they was giving out
the vaccine.
Yep,
The vaccine.
Yep. That's some. Yep.
They was giving out weed,
Yep.
man.
Yep. Weed, money, whatever the harlot
Yeah.
got. Hey, you want this, that? You know?
It's like the family jacket. I got watches.
Exactly. That's exactly how it is, man. And really, they trying to sell us to some shit that we own already. Remember Eddie Murphy looked at them like, I'm the one that y'all robbed this shit, motherfucker. That's my stuff. You know? Go ahead.
And this said, no man shall buy you. Monday was Martin Luther King's day, right?
Yeah.
He didn't redeem us. because the word buy means redeem. He didn't bring us out of slavery. Instead, he brought us into a burning house, like you said.
That Jake is always looking for leaders.
Yeah.
The scripture say no man shall save himself by you.
Yeah.
How Shai said he's not going to meet you as a man.
Yeah.
Literally, no man is going to save you.
Exactly.
Yahweh has to come and redeem us.
Exactly.
He has to come and save us.
It says out of Zion,
Yeah.
you got redeemer.
The Redeemer.
Hey, and at the end of the day, Esau knows that the Lord is coming back. So what do you think he's gonna try to do? He's gonna try to kill us off.
Yep.
All right, the ones he can't kill, he wants them chipped. All right, because he knows that if you got this mark in you, all right, the mark of the beast in you, that you're not gonna be delivered, man.
Yep.
Okay. But
oh, go ahead.
remember how the Lord had men that did not bow down to his knees to Baal?
Exactly.
Same thing in this time.
Yep.
The Lord has men that are not going to bow down their knees to Esau's image.
Yep.
His new world order. They're not going to receive his mark, man.
Exactly.
Okay, we're going to be against this system, man.
Exactly.
Remember, in Revelation 15:2 says the ones that have the victory over the beast and over his image and have not received his mark. There are going to be men on earth, all right, that are not going to take that mark, man. Okay? And you may ask, how is it, how are we going to live? How are we going to buy things? How are we going to able to function in society? Well, we gotta lose this life in this world. All right, we gotta put our trust and our whole hard faith on Yahweh Shai and know that He will provide for us in those times, man. Because it takes faith to lose your house, to lose your car. Because without this mark, you won't be able to function in society.
Exactly.
You won't be able to buy, you won't be able to sell, you won't be able to drive your car. You know, you could drive your car until you run out of gas, but how you gonna put gas in it? You could drive your car and then one day, you know, Esau pulls you over asking for your driver's license, insurance, and registration. Right? And they're not gonna accept an ID, they're gonna want your mark. They're gonna want to scan your hand. And if you don't have it, what happens when Esau pull you over, you don't have a driver's license, your registration and insurance? What happens? They tow your car. Right? They tow your car, and I think they take you to jail, but they tow your car, man. Okay, so what happens? So you can't function in society. You can't pay your rent. You know, you can't pay your mortgage. You can't pay anything because everything, the whole chip would do away with cash, right? Because one of the reasons why Esau wants to get rid of the cash, right? Which you want to bring in a global reset. He wants full control of the people, right? Because with cash, you're not able to track it, okay? You're not able to tax it, okay? Because I was at I was getting my oil change, and I asked the guy, I have card. No, you have cash or not? So I had to go to the bank and get some cash. He said, like, man, I've been charging too much people on card. He had like a couple G's in there, and then he said that on his card, he had to tax everything. Okay, that's why he wants cash, because he knows that cash is you can't track it. You can't get taxed off that, man. But in my mind, it's like, man, what you gonna do? I didn't tell him this, but in my mind, like, what you gonna do with cash when they do away with cash? All right, because when this chip comes out, you ain't gonna be able to sell. All right, everything that you know how you do like garage sales, you sell your car, or you do like a personal side hustles like app jobs, Uber Eats. All that will be done away with. Or you may still be able to do it, but everything will be taxed. So if you sell your car, it's gonna be taxed. Esau's gonna know everything, every transaction you get. Even if you get a gift card that has, you know how you have gift cards, parents may give you loved ones give you gift cards and money. Well, in those days they could sell you it, put you in the chip. That will be taxed. Everything that you make will be taxed. You can't hide nothing from Esau. And that's another reason why Esau wants this chip, man. Because he wants to have full control of the people. There's no privacy without it. Alright, you can't have no privacy without it. They'll know where you're at, they know what you eat, they know what you're feeling, they can control you. Alright, so this chip that they're bringing out is all about control of the masses.
Yeah, that's why they have.
Hey, that's just like the marijuana. Okay, the marijuana game back in the day used to have dang on drug dealers used to sell marijuana. Now they made marijuana legal. Why? Because they wanted to tax it. Man.
Yes,
they wanted to tax it, and they want to control it, and they put the drug dealers out of business.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I believe they raised up the price.
Yeah, the prices is up.
Right. Then you had some like commercial license where you like there's a car if you try to sell behind like what we talking about. Now you can't even paint your van and use it as a business. You gotta report to them so they can tax you on it. Commercial license and shit. But back then you use a motor line, little kids used to do the lemonade stand, mow the lawn, make hella money. You mow like 20 lawns in a day, you can make $200 easy.
And with that chip, all that will be done away with.
All that be done away with, because you gotta put the chip in the motor, the lawnmower to even start it and shit. That's how they get you, man.
Buy gas.
I said, right quick, this.
It's like Isaiah 52:1. Awake, awake.
No, 3 years.
For thus saith the Lord, ye have sold yourself for naught.
You have sold yourself for nothing, man.
Man.
Because, hey, we're going to get into it. The brother we was talking about, we was already purchased with the blood of Yahweh Shai. So how you going to sell yourself? We belong to Yahweh Shai. That's why the Most High said, I'm married into you. So if you, that seal that they have, like I said, is a joint thing. So that means you marrying the system, man. You're committing adultery against the Most High. Because you belong to the Most High. How do we belong to the Most High? By the blood of Yahweh Shai. He said, we got purchased by the blood.
Brought with a price.
Brought with a price. So you just can't be going around, that's American shit. Going around and having your ass and titties out and shit. That's American shit, man. You're supposed to be in the house of David. Get your ass in the house. That's what you tell your wife. Go ahead.
You have sold yourself for naught.
See, your wife would just, and she be like, oh, this nigga, I'ma sell the box. Now these independent women that kick the man out the house, what they doing? Selling their box on IG, you know? That's all they got.
They can't even sell their box. They don't have to sell their box in person. They can just do it. OnlyFans.
Yeah. And then that's a digital way of doing it. Because remember, they used to be on the streets, on a physical way. Huh?
On the Craigslist.
Yeah, Craigslist. Back page.
But real soon, they're going to be forced to sell their whole life.
Yeah.
All of them, man.
But you know what? They already in that mode, like we said, of digital. They already in that lustful, independent, pay me nigga, use your credit card up, and they going to go right into the RFID chip, man.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead.
But ye have sold yourself for naught,
For nothing.
and ye shall be redeemed without money.
So it ain't gonna be money to save you. What is money going into? Money ain't just dollar bills, it's a form of currency. Whatever it is. The chip, RFID chip, is a form of money, man. Go ahead.
I got this in the book of Isaiah 30:1. All right. It says, woe to the rebellious children.
Rebellious, who is that? Israel, man. Go ahead. Whoa, this means destruction. Go ahead.
Yeah. It says, saith the Lord,
Yep.
that take counsel, but not of me.
We don't take counsel of the Most High. They get together. How can we get more drugs going? Jake, how can we rob a bank? How can we do this? All evil, man.
No, they go into how they can save themselves.
Yeah, save
You know,
themselves.
you got Jake that's trying to build up a
Black
militia.
businesses. Oh, yeah, militias.
And that too.
Black
And then
businesses.
also try to get into politics.
Politics.
You know, like, we need more black people
Yeah.
in politics. That's
Yeah.
why you got a lot of Jake happy, because you got a so-called, black
Yeah.
woman, if she's an Israelite or not,
Exactly.
you know, in office.
Like
you know,
you-
thinking that she's there for their people. She's
Yeah.
she's there against them, man.
Against them.
You know?
And like we said, the politicians didn't use to fuck with rappers and shit. Whenever you see Ronald Reagan with a rapper and shit. It's a snare. Now the rappers got so much influence, they said that's the next one to get into, so they can influence the people to vote and do all that other bullshit. They're gonna push that.
Remember they used to condemn the rappers like NWA?
Yeah.
Even the president said
Yeah. Now they're gonna get somebody like Dr. Dre or Shaquille O'Neal or some of those topics, you know, that's been in the media, that's familiar faces. Go ahead.
So, verse 30, it says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and cover it with a covering, but not of my spirit.
Yeah, that's what happened back in the garden, man. They lost the covering of the Most High. Our people are straight naked out there. We look at our people like a shame, man.
Yeah.
Like a naked woman walking in the street.
They just doing whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, because Jake will see a naked woman walking the street. Damn, I want to hit that. But when you spiritual, that's a shame. Like,
Yeah, it's
because
a
we
shame.
supposed to have virgins, wives, families.
Yeah.
What is it good as a slut? Israel ain't. That only happened because of oppression and slavery. We ain't supposed to. It said make no daughter of the children of Israel a harlot, man.
Yup, and that's what all of our women is.
That's what
They're
all our
harlots.
women are, man.
They have no respect for themselves,
Yeah.
the way they dress.
Yeah.
And then you tell them, like, well, it's America. It's my, they say my pussy, my choice. I can do
Yeah.
what I want. I can wear what I want.
Wear what I
Go
want.
ahead, keep that same energy when the system falls.
Yeah.
The only thing to protect you from being ravished right now is the system. If the system fall, ain't no more cops going to be out here to protect your ass.
Yeah.
Right?
Right, man.
So the government ain't gonna take it instead of just asking for your number and
Yeah.
trying to create pickup lines. They're just gonna take it.
Yeah, because they are commodity. They can get something out of that. You bust something out of that. I'll give you money to bust, but no, I'm going to take it.
Yup.
Because you're a commodity anyway, man. Go ahead.
And the real truth is gonna be exposed in that day that you women ain't shit, man.
Yep.
You ain't independent.
Yep.
The feminine shit will be cut off. And just once you get on the phone, dial 911, and that's all you hear. That's when the woman will be faced with reality.
Yeah.
Alright?
Man, you should have got on that train earlier so we can get used to how you look. Now you're gonna scare motherfuckers. You're gonna take off that wig and all that makeup. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, damn, you ain't good for nothing.
Now women wear stuff so they can show off. But that day, it's the opposite. You're gonna cover up. In that day.
And all that shit all that shit costs. That makeup shit, that's expensive as hell. That weave shit, that's $1 billion business.
They make the dogs lick our sores.
Yep.
Because black women, they have no, you know, that part of the hell is them not having hair. You see them make a profit off of our hell, off of our sweating. You know?
Yeah, ultimately women are the wicked vessel, man. They're gonna get it.
Alright? It says, that cover with the covering, but not on my spirit,
Yeah.
that they may add sin to sin.
That's where they add sin. They get waxing worse and worse, man.
Our people are Western people, but to do good, they know nothing of.
Alright? It says, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
How we know this is modern day Egypt? The same shit happening, man.
Yeah.
In bondage again. Who's the modern day Pharaoh now? So-called white man. They the new Egyptians, man. That spirit. You know, because Most High, we gonna have the Egyptians in slavery, the original Egyptians. But Most High gotta take this man is playing the roles of these people, man. That was in the enemy, man. That's why they copy off of them, man. They got Egypt on the dollar bill because they acting like Egyptians, man. So the Most High said, hey, this is the man of sin, man. This is who's the problem on earth. So the Most High got to take him down so we can rule the nations, man. Go ahead.
It says, and have not asked of my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
Yeah, because with Moses, he was humble. He asked the Most High, what should I be, Most High? I can't even I have a slow speak. But the Most High sent them there, man. The Most High didn't send us into Egypt to connect with Egypt.
Yeah, to get comfortable with their life here.
We got to prophesy against this place. It was never a Most High that when Most High sent us in our enemy's land to connect with him. Hey, don't marry your sons into their daughters, and your daughters into their sons. They said if you get a king of your own nation, your own brethren. Go ahead. So that's separation of vision. Go ahead.
It says, and trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Trust in the shadow of Egypt, man. They trust this place. Oh, and I'll tell you what, go ahead.
Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame,
This is gonna be your shame, man.
and the trust of the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Because what is the analogy of trust in this system? You can see it mostly through our women. They trust this cop system. They trust the court system for your baby. They get custody, then they trust the cop system to separate you from your home. To protect them, kick you out the house. And then they go to these, they trust Esau's dollar. Shit, they crawling on all fours in a fucking strip club for them dollar bills.
Yeah. Hey,
You know?
time's coming.
Yep.
Where you women at our ease, judgment's gonna start happening onto you. It's already begun. I don't know if y'all seen that video. You know, this independent woman. She got a job. She got a new house, a new nice apartment. By herself. She lived by herself. She all happy. And then, well, bam, virus hit. 2020. Right? She lost her job. She was doing these apps. She couldn't pay her job. She couldn't pay her apartment. She got evicted. Right? And then she got another job. And then she lost that job because she got raped. She couldn't make it the first day and shit. Just bad shit was happening. You know, she was just catching hell. You know, that's what's gonna happen to a lot of you independent women that think they don't need a man. You need a man because how are you gonna be protected from the wind that's coming? from the flood that's coming. You can't protect yourselves. You need a man, not just any man. All right, a man of the Lord, man. That's the man that you need.
Yeah.
Okay? That's if the men of the Lord want to in those days.
Right.
Because we get to pick and choose. Right now, it's the opposite. These women get to choose who they want to be with. They go on dates. They got all these niggas. They go on dates, multiple dates. See who they want to be with, which that's totally ass backwards, man. Real soon, in the days of trouble, we get to pick and fucking choose. And I'm just telling you, men of the Lord ain't gonna be choosing a lot of them. All right, men of the Lord ain't gonna be choosing the baddest bitches, man.
Yeah.
When you read Isaiah 41, ain't gonna be the baddest bitches. All right, because them bitches they've been at ease. All right, it's gonna be bitches that that hate this society. That's all.
Yeah.
You know?
It said stumble up not at a woman's beauty, man. But
Desire not for her pleasure.
yeah.
Because you shouldn't have a woman just because she has good box. She needs to put more on the table. But in this world, that's how men make the decision. I want you to be my girlfriend because you got good ass box. No, that shouldn't be the only reason. She should put more on the table than just what she got between her legs.
Yeah, and that's usually been used already. So how could you use that as a bargaining chip? When you drive a car off the lot, instantly it goes down the price because it's used.
Yes, perfect.
So how y'all women up prices and shit, and your box been used over and over again like 1,000 minutes? Your shit should be free as hell and shit. You should have that on the market free for how many years? Forever and shit. Like, hey, y'all got me. My box don't even cost no more and shit.
I'll pay you.
I'll pay you. Fuck me.
In those days, I'm like, man, I'll let you hit. I'll do this to you. No, you're gonna be a liability because that's all you can provide. You know how to cook. It's a survival skill. What can you provide besides your box in those days? No, I don't want your whole ass. All this life now that all hell breaks loose, you want me? No, fuck out of here.
Yeah, we be calculating that. We measure all that shit. Wait, hey, you need to have one or the other. You gotta have a good box or cook or something. Cause we be balancing that shit out. If you don't got nothing to bring to the table, you got bad box, but you can cook, we might not fuck with you and sit still like. Then it might not be worth it and shit.
A lot of women have bad box. I'm talking about good, I'm talking about bad.
Bad box.
Shit that don't even fucking please me anymore.
The bird box.
Because of all the piping they've been doing, not just with men, but with their fake ass dildos.
Yeah.
Yeah, scripture said, wife is supposed to be a helpmate.
A helpmate.
Meet unto you.
That's the same thing. Help me make it.
Kids supposed to come with some type of value other than her box.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
They
right.
haven't been trained in that area, man. Okay, they've been trained in how to put on fake eyelashes, how to draw them fake eyebrows, how to put that makeup on real good to make a man think that that's how she really looks. And she takes it off and she's a totally different person under here. Okay, she has no skills in maintaining the house. Okay, she wasn't taught that.
Cook, clean, they don't
Clean and none of that, man.
All that mindset, that feminist shit.
Right. That her grandmama, she didn't learn the skills of her grandmother. She was raised by her grandmama, but she told her grandmama, hey, forget you. I ain't with all that. I'm not cooking. What part did he say? I don't cook, I don't clean.
That bitch was caught cleaning like a motherfucker on YouTube, man. Shit.
Yo, a lot of young women I talk to, one thing I always ask them, do you know how to cook? And a lot of them say no. I'm like, wow, what the fuck you been doing? You're 25 years old, you're 20, you don't know how to fucking cook?
Yeah.
So you know how to do this white shit? Like, come on, no man wants that. No man don't want a woman that don't know how to cook, don't know how to provide.
But a beta male,
Yeah, but a beta man.
That's the philosophy of America, man. They got these women out here thinking that they can eat out every night. And they when they not eating out, they come home, they throw a pizza in the oven. Hey, something quick, and non-nutritious.
Yeah. Get that. Did you get a scripture? So you got a scripture?
No.
Get that mother harlot. Just like that brother said, this is the Most High is showing us the levels of how low we fell. Our women supposed to be a representation of the nation and beauty, and she's what they call Eve, the mother of all living. If you being nursed well and the men are healthy and the nation's getting taken care of, you be like, this nation is on top of their game. But look at our women, they harlots. It says in your curses, your woman, your wife should be a harlot in the streets, man. And our women are harlots in the streets. This only applies to Israel. Who gives a damn if the so-called white man's woman is a harlot? She's the harlot. Everybody knows as a harlot. Nobody gives a damn. You know? That's what they known for, man. Esau giving his own wife up to be a harlot. Go ahead, huh? But Jake got that smoke, but Jake got a jealousy streak about him because he know his woman ain't supposed to be doing that shit. So our women, we naturally got that in us for our women not to be harlots, man. Go ahead.
You want me to start at the top?
17:4.
No, the mother of all harlots.
So this Revelation 17:5. It says, and upon her forehead was a name written. It says, verse 4, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color.
That purple represents riches, royalty. You know, America. It talks about she lived her life deliciously. You know, go ahead.
And comforts.
Comfort.
Yeah, all
This
these,
is basically the city of comfort, man.
Yeah, this is where all these
Capernaum.
different nations come, to make their money.
Yeah, and to be comfortable.
You have to be comfortable.
You know,
The
they-
lifestyle.
yeah, like we said, judgment is over there. They own your ass. You might get woke up with a knife getting cut, your throat cut. You're like, what the fuck? It's something to be up about. Here you could go to sleep. Nobody, a bitch can sleep with another man. She go to sleep silently and shit in her bed. Or she'll cuss a nigga out, call him a bitch, and go to sleep good in this land, man.
She'll brag about it.
She'll brag about it, you know.
I got it. Jeremiah 51:12, it says, set up the standard upon thy walls of Babylon. What is the standard? It's truth. All right, quick piece you can read is Revelation, Isaiah 13, all right, 1 and 2. Standard is truth, and that's what we're doing. We're lifting up a standard against this place. Going and speaking that this place is about to be destroyed, man. Okay? It says, make the watch strong, set up the watchmen, prepare the ambushes, for the Lord hath both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. So what's the Lord's purpose? What's his counsel? What's he prophesied against Babylon? To destroy this place. Before he's going to destroy this place, he's going to make Babylon suffer. You know, having troops invade this place, bringing plagues like the sword, the famine, the pestilence, newly created creatures. All right, the Lord's going to start judging this place, man. All right, he's ready doing it now. He's visiting the world which he made. Okay, this is the point. Verse 13. Oh, that dwelleth upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thy end is come. So abundant in treasures, abundant in riches. All right, America. What made America so great and so powerful? Slavery. They made them so get them treasures. Us. All right, because having us as slaves, we built up this place and brought so much great riches. Okay, so it says
This cotton alone is billions of dollars. Everybody in the earth wear cotton.
come on. It says, oh, that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures. Thine end is come, and the end of America is coming, man. It's coming, and we can see it. Okay, if your eyes are open, you can see that this place is going down the drain. Don't fall for that illusion like everything's gonna go back to normal. Don't fall for that, man, because we'll soon remember the day of the Lord can't come as a thief in the night. Everything right now seems normal, but real soon, all it takes is for one major event that the Lord needs to bring to shut this place down, man, completely. All right, completely. Because last time, last year this place was shut down, but things go back up. The Lord's gonna bring the next shutdown's gonna happen. All right.
That's
Whatever event.
That's the grinding slowing first, and then the grinding gonna cease.
Yep, completely. Because you had a lot of people in 2020 lost their jobs. We still got people that work, essential workers. But real soon, when the Lord's fully judging this place, right? No one's gonna be able to work. No one's gonna be able to go out and go shop. No one's gonna be able to do what they want to do because this place is about to be shut down, man. Literally, right? It says, thy end is come, and the measures of thy covetousness. The Lord of hosts has sworn by himself, saying, surely,
By himself. There's nobody else, man. Go ahead.
saying, surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee. All right? Yeah, that's it.
Yep, and I want to make a point what you said about riches. They got rich off of slavery. What do you think they was doing with those riches? Building the machinery, the industrial age and stuff. They was so the machines can work for them, man. They think like I mean, you know, they don't think like, oh, we're gonna be a part of this agricultural earth and shit. They think, no, we're gonna make robots and shit to work for us, and then we're gonna control these people. Cause even when they used us in the slave cotton fields and sugar cane fields, the corn, then we hopped on the industrial field and started laying the railroad tracks and all that shit, and start and doing other things to where they had the machines, like all that shit that they make in the factories, all the food and shit is done with machines, man. There ain't no Jake stirring a pot up and shit. You might see that in certain restaurants to get that fast food, but all the machinery is doing that shit. So we living in a machine-based world of digital technology, man. That's what Jake don't understand. He thinks that it's the old world and shit, or not the old world, but he thinks that this shit is normal. Now this shit is robotic, man. Everything got a remote control to it. Everything got a wire to it. All these cameras and shit, they technology and shit. The 5G, same shit. The drones, the same shit. Go ahead.
They're 3D'ing food. They're starting to make food out of 3D machines.
Yeah. They can print food. They can print a house and shit. You know what I'm saying? Out of ink and whatever they do, man. So they own it, man. Go ahead. But that RFID chip is a device that helps them. That's the main device that helps them stand on that platform
Have control.
That have control. Go ahead.
Ultimate control.
Yep. They want to be God, man. Go ahead.
It's back in Revelation 17:4. It says, and the woman was arrayed in purple
Yep.
and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls,
Yep.
having a golden cup in her hand, full of abomination.
Jeremiah 51, the same chapter says Babylon has been a golden cup
Get it.
in the Lord's hand.
Get it. Because it goes right along with it.
Let's pull up. Jeremiah 51 and 7, it says Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
See, that because it's the Most High's program. It's the Most High that gave her the ability to be royal and shit. So
Be great, right?
Be great.
What does Babylon mean? Do you know what Babylon means?
All confusion.
Yeah, right.
The
Right?
hall.
And this place is nothing but confusion.
Yeah.
Okay, because people may ask and say, how do you know America is in the Bible? Well, America is known as Babylon.
Yeah.
One of its name is Babylon, because back then, when the prophets were receiving these visions of America being destroyed, there was no term called America.
Yeah.
So that the Lord had them write Babylon, okay, or Assyria, or
Exactly.
Egypt, okay, or
It's the same
Sodom and
spirit.
Gomorrah. Yeah, same.
Same
They
spirit.
come in the same spirit of
Yeah.
the ancient kingdoms.
The daughter of Babylon.
The daughter of Babylon, or the virgin daughter of Babylon.
Yeah.
The reason why it's called the virgin daughter of Babylon, because it never got its cherry pop out of the nations. No foreign nations ever invaded this place.
Yeah.
Okay, but hey, if you scroll up, it says and I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fanner. You know, fanners going into foreign troops, man. Okay. Now, going back to Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
So what's her wine, man? All these philosophies, man. Democracy.
Going after his dollar,
Yep.
you know.
That same thing that was Eve was deceived by, man.
Hey, see, that's why the other nations can't rule, because Greeks are like pretty much a substitute for Edomites. Like they don't rule the same exact way.
Well, they falling under these Edomites, man. They got the suits now. They got the McDonald's over there. They believe in transhumanism and shit. That's confusion too, right there, man.
You got them Chinese building AI soldiers,
Yep.
troops for. Why they doing that? You think that's to fight the Americans? No, that's to fight the men of the Lord. I mean, the Lord when He returns and His men. You know.
Yeah.
They over there destroying their own people too, like Esau.
Yeah.
The coat, the situation.
Yeah.
Oh, I
See, when it says, that's a verse that says the weak shall say that I'm strong. These weak nations are getting not only strong in military might and all, they're getting strong with technology too, man.
Yep.
You know?
Especially the Chinese. That's why
Especially the Chinese.
their pride is up the roof thing that they're going to be the next one in power, but they forgot Second Ezra.
Yeah.
I think the 15th chapter, where it goes into Asia. Basically falls after Babylon's days.
And I want to mention those trade wars too. I think one of the reasons why China don't fuck with America pretty much, they talk shit. But you know, China got a lot of investment in America, of course, because everything's made out of China.
They bought a lot of land in America, Texas.
Yeah.
They have troops in Mexico.
Yeah.
And they bought like a base in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Right.
buying off the islands.
Yeah, they buying
Next
off.
to
They're building roads,
right?
Yeah.
so they can bring the troops in there and
Yeah,
train them.
closer,
exactly.
closer to America, man. That's why it goes into the fanners.
Yeah.
All right, the Lord shall send fanners. All right,
Yeah.
foreign troops. That's gonna wreak havoc in this place.
Kind. I want to mention those trade wars. China's export. America charges China's high interest, a high price for China's exports, because America is capitalizing off power. But the imports that's going to China that's coming from America is technology, cell phones. What else is technical? Cell phones, computers.
Clothes.
So China's getting smart. Yeah, like okay, well, y'all capitalize on the power, y'all the great, because we're the bargaining chips too, because we're the ones that work, we're the ones that the people want to see. They want to see Michael Jordan. They want to see he's getting old, but he's still out there, But they want to see our people, so America is still kind of great in these heathens' eyes because of us. But China's getting smart on their ass. They dealing more on the technical level, man. That's why they got the robots. Go ahead. And they doing business with Russia.
Yeah.
And all them gooks. Go ahead.
This is back in Revelation.
Yep.
It says, having a golden cup in her hand full of abomination.
Full of abominations, man. That's all that's in America. Go ahead.
And filthiness of her fornication.
Filthiness of this bitch is they're talking about this harlot right here in America. It's filthy fornication with this demon witch. She's a witch, a bitch, a harlot, a slut. They have slut walk in this bitch. Have you ever heard of a slut walk over there anywhere? In these Arab nations or whatever?
America.
Only in America, man. Slut walk.
Man, I remember those days we used to go to camp. I used to get this. I was super mad, bro.
Yeah.
Bitches just
Oh,
fucking,
yeah.
Oh, I was mad. Those days, every year, now you a slut walk. I was mad. I want to be on this fucking.
Don't forget about they rode nude on bicycles.
Yeah, rode
You
nude
know.
on bicycles.
And don't forget this too. The second day on the 22nd or the 21st rather, Biden he put in transgender as one of his cabinet members.
Yep.
Not just that, bro. Allowing them to play sports,
Yeah,
being in the
sports.
military.
Yeah, all of that. And then they changed the website. They put it back up. The White House was in all like a rainbow. They put the rainbow lights on it to show you that they're going right back to this perverseness of the Obama administration. Okay.
Isaiah 13 says that the land of Babylon should be like Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
That's it. The Lord do to that city.
Yeah.
So what you destroy it with fire. So what the Lord's going to do to America. We're going to destroy it with fire. All right.
Go ahead.
This is verse 5. And upon her forehead was a name written.
Rid.
Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
The mother of harlots, man. This is the main harlot out of all harlots, man. Like I said, they come here to be harlots, man. Like we said, the slut walk, the bicycling thing, the just the promotion of slut. They got strip clubs all over the place, man. Women get in free. That's the energy and vibe, and then they feminize the man.
Yeah.
That's what a harlot does. If you raised by a harlot, she'll put you on the wig. She don't mind having a child, a son put on a wig and shit. That's harlotry act, man. That's why these men grow up feminine and shit, man. Go ahead. Because a harlot sells herself, and a man's child goes up and see it. He be like, damn, I gotta sell myself or something. Or that woman, feminine spirit is put on him. Go ahead.
I'll end it at this verse.
Yep.
And I saw the woman drunken with blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua.
See, some of us gonna have to be martyrs.
Yeah.
But they wanna, it's gonna be bloodshed here because of this wicked ass system wanting to kill men that talks truth against it, man.
Yeah, man. That place cannot be cleansed, but by the blood of it that shed it.
Yeah, shed it. Go ahead.
And Sfvalley, I just want to add, like the brother was saying, man, this land, man, everything that Esau has established, that was built with our blood.
Yeah.
You know, with the blood of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Yeah.
All right?
Hey, yeah, you dealing with blood money, how they say in the movies and shit. Go ahead.
It says, like, it says, martyrs Yahushai, and when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration.
Yeah, because when John saw, he marveled greatly at America because he saw a beautiful woman, right? He saw a very beautiful woman. He marveled at her beauty. Just like these nations, they marvel at America. When this place was once great, they marveled at how great it was. You had people that literally thought that America was built on gold, like the streets were paid out of gold. You had a lot of people that want to come here because they see that America is so great. You know, there's many opportunities, which is true. You got a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of things you could parlay, you can partake in and do, and you know, there's a lot of things you can do because America gives you those opportunities.
Yeah, when I was in Jamaica, I thought America was like a perfect life. Everything was just like, you know, beyond Disneyland type of living. But
I remember I was talking on the phone. I was trying to get a new phone, and I called like at midnight. But I was talking to someone in Europe, and he's like, "Hey, where you from?" From America, California. And basically, he marveled like he wanted to come here, like the way we found it. I said, "Bro, fuck this country. I want to get out of here. You want to come in? All this place is trash. It's not what it is, right?" But I got a quick.
Hey, bro, before you say that, that's just like these other nations. Just like they don't show you on TV the dirt of America. They don't show you. They'll show you Hollywood, but they don't go deep down into the streets of Hollywood and show you that madness down there. Just like they don't show you when they show you like the countries of Mexico. They don't show you the darker skinned Mexicans, so-called Mexicans down there. They always show you just the light skin. It's always pick and choose with Esau, okay? Because they want to paint a certain picture, okay?
Yeah, the Spanish speaking networks. It's all white.
Yeah,
Right.
it's all white,
It's always them showing the beaches, you know, the tourist sites, all different types.
They don't show you Skid Row in America.
Right.
They don't show you Skid Row. That place is through.
And then they use
LA's through.
Yep, they use our poverty for touring and shit. Look at the little Negroes down there.
Yeah.
Little Mexicans down there.
But they don't show the dark skinned
They don't show
Mexicans
them.
down there. They wouldn't dare show that on TV. It's like, this is Mexico. Okay?
Yep. You ain't never seen one on a magazine either, man. In a magazine. Through all them pages. Go ahead.
It's Jeremiah 50 and 16. It says, "Cut off the sword from Babylon,
Yep.
and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest." You know, all you nations that come here to make money, to build a business, you know, to have to build the business in this place. All right, that's what it's talking about, right? It says, "And for the fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own man." Because these nations that come here to make a profit out of America, to make money in America, they see that this place is falling. They see that this place is going down. So what the best thing that they can do is leave this country, make their money while they can, and go back to their country because they see that this place is going down.
Yeah.
Now, y'all remember when we were at LA? At the old spot, like the old building, the one with the black wall behind us.
Yeah.
The old spot.
Right across the street from the hall, some hall.
Yeah, the big, you know the liquor store to the right. You remember the first before they changed it? Well, my brother was telling me, he told me this. He said that he went in there asking what happened to the old owners, and he said that they went back to their country because they don't feel safe here in America. They don't see, they see no benefit being in America, so they went back into their country. So these nations that come from other countries to make money here, they see that this place is going down. So what they do, they go back to their country. Like another example, Israel. This is Doomsday Prepper. I was watching the show. The so-called Jew, he's preparing for Doomsday, right? Because he didn't feel safe for America. And he's like, man. At the end of the show, he said, man, I'm going back to Israel because I cannot protect my family being here in America. There's no safe haven for me and my family here because he see that this place is going down, man.
Exactly.
These nations see it, but the only people that don't see this place going down is is our people, man.
Well,
All right, and these proud ass, patriot Edomites.
yeah.
Okay.
I want to say something. That's why you seeing the nations getting younger and younger and shit. That be in these stores, man. Because they start off with their fathers and stuff, and then when they start making enough money, their fathers go back to manage their money, and their sons will substitute them to work for them, and then and you be like, damn, where's the older people at? Because they back home managing money, while their sons are running the stores and all that. We don't have that. We don't have our sons. We don't have anything to pass down to our sons. It's just over with us and shit. You know?
So that's called a generational wealth.
Generational wealth, man. We don't got that.
You saw people passing their wealth down to their children.
Yeah.
Jake don't got shit. You got Jake. You ever see stories of Jake? Like, I'm the only child in my whole family that ever graduated college and did this. I'm glad to make it out. Help my family. Jake don't got that wealth, man.
I remember when you used to see older Edomites even at these stores, now that these nations work, and then they sons was there. Then he'd be like 20 years old or something. You'd be like, damn, getting paid. And then after that, it's these other nations, man.
They have their kids run their family business, take over the business.
Take over the business. That's how they do it, man.
Yeah, even if Jake do get into some money and then he dies, Esau finds a way to get that money, okay, from his estate.
Exactly.
Okay? It's like all these entertainers that dies, these celebrities that dies with money. Esau will find a way to get that money. Like Prince. Prince had a lot of money, man. Okay? You can believe Esau got that money now. He got his records, his tapes, his ball, all of that.
All that. And his family can't do nothing about it because they didn't. This is a mob running this shit. It was a story, Salaki, but it was a story about a dude that passed down his business. It was a cremation, I told you before. Passed down to his son, and you know how you're supposed to cremate the bodies? This dude left the bodies in there and then pushed the caskets in the river and shit. So he wasn't, because he couldn't manage the business. I don't know if his father passed down the knowledge or something, but he got lazy, and they put him on national TV, like, look at this dumbass nigga. So even if we got business passed down, it ain't gonna last long and shit.
Yeah, because we're under the curses.
We're under the curses, man. This dude, man. And all the bodies are float. You know how the bodies float back up to the river? That's how they found it. He had a lake in the back. He just dumped the bodies in them.
Hey,
like, come on, man.
We got Jake that own a lot of business. We got some of them that prosper well. But a lot of them, they gone to shit because, especially with this virus out, because this pandemic, another reason why they brought this out is to get rid of all the small businesses. Not
Mom
just
and pop shops.
Yeah, not just your Edomites shops, but Jake too. Because Jake, they got businesses up here. You got, a lot of businesses that are owned by Jake that are, that Jake's losing their business, man. Because they're deemed non-essential.
Right. And all you gotta do is have Karen walk in there and shit. I found a fly on my hamburger. The whole shit is shut down. It's all kind of unclean environments around. You go to McDonald's that used to be in Hollywood. It was bums sleeping in that motherfucker, pissing in the bathroom, and that shit is still up. If that was a Jake shop, they would have closed that shit down the first day. Go ahead.
We had that one killing over there in Chicago. The cops killed that special ed guy in front of his mother. We're so under the curses that Jake rioted and looted their own fucking store, their own people, like their own people's store, a black-owned business. Okay, that's what I mean, black-owned business. Here it is, you're over here protesting about Black Lives Matter, but you're fucking destroying your own people's business. Come on, man. You should be supporting each other instead of destroying each other, man. It shows you all that hypocritical shit.
Exactly. Because when they vote, they don't say more black businesses. They just say vote for this politician dude and shit.
Right, yeah.
Why ain't you saying vote for more black business, more black scientists, more black, whatever, man.
You're not supposed to be voting for anybody.
Anything, but I'm just
anybody that's
not your people.
Not your people, and they got Biden in there like he's the new Obama now.
Yeah, he's
Obama wasn't our people, but they thought he was. But now Biden is in there. They acting like, you know, it's another Obama. Oh, Lord, we glad that Trump ain't in there no more. We got Biden now.
Trump did what he had to do.
People
Bring
crazy.
that emotion or that racial tension between.
Hey, Trump took out that HOMO mess out of the limelight. And you see time when he got out, what did they bring in?
Right back.
First day. Bringing that mess right back, showing you where they at, where the temperament of this country is, man. Spiritually, Sodom and Egypt, man. Okay, they gon' push that sodomite shit down your damn throat, man.
Hey, that's a good thing that Biden did that, man. Passing all those training laws. It's gonna speed up the process. This place to be destroyed. Think the Lord's gonna allow all this shit, this training, this whole confusion to go on forever and not do anything about it? No, the Lord is fucking mad and furious, man. But he's just bound to his word, you know? Because what we gotta wait for, what we're going into earlier about the mark of the beast, that's a major prophecy, man. And it's going to fucking happen. Alright? So once this happens, once Esau brings this out and start making people have this chip, alright, that's when prophecy's gonna speed up like speed up fast.
But that's why the Most High is allowing this to drag on a little bit, this RFID chip, because all that abomination got to get in there first.
His wickedness got to be fulfilled.
You know, and then if you, it's like they ain't gonna have no choice. Like the RFID chip is gonna speak for itself. Like if you take it, that's what you accepted. The transgender shit, the sodomite shit, because that's what's gonna be before you. See, a lot of it was hidden first, but now it's out there to where that's what America is. So you're gonna have to make a choice, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's the book of Isaiah 47:1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon."
That's when we talked about the virgin part. It hasn't been penetrated, so to speak. It hasn't been touched.
It's about to be penetrated.
But the missiles, man.
Watch. Even before that.
Yeah, before that. I mean,
foreign troops coming in this fucking place, man.
But the ultimate is them damn missiles.
Right.
You know, you should burn a witch. You should, if you want to go by this book, you spiritual fornication, you're gonna be dead, man.
Hey, Biden sword in with a big ass book.
Hey, that's the judgment for
That's
witch.
the judgment
And
for
this place
witch.
is built upon witchcraft. Just look at DC itself. The Lord said that He's going to destroy this idols. Or in part of America's idols is, you know, the what's that fucking long thing? Obelix that goes back into Egypt, which basically I think it represents a rod. You know, it's going to destroy the Washington, the New York Statue of Liberty, all that shit, man. What we got over there in Hollywood, the Babylon, the Babylon gods, and then the Ark of Titus or something like that. You know, the Lord's gonna destroy all that, all your idols, all the things that Babylon looked up to. The Lord's gonna destroy it, man. Okay.
It says, "Sit on the ground, there is no throne."
Sit on the ground, man. That's a base state, man. Confusion. Low state. Sit, that's what you tell your dog. Sit your ass down. Sit, fight over shit. You know? Go ahead.
It says, "O daughter of the Chaldeans."
Chaldeans. And you go back to the Chaldeans, they were a stronghold, one of the strongholds of that kingdom. And they used witchcraft, hell a lot of witchcraft, man.
Yeah, they were part of the witches.
Yep.
Which you got magicians, warlocks.
That's what ain't that what Nebuchadnezzar called?
Yep, you
Chaldeans, the Jews, you know?
The interpretation
dream. Witches and stuff, man. Sorceries, man. That's what America's based on. So when the Pope come in, he doing spells and shit.
Yeah.
Inauguration of that song At Last by Ella Fitzgerald and shit, saying the spell was cast, man. You know, they know what they doing at last. What does at last mean? At last our kingdom is coming in.
Right.
You know, they know what they do. Everything is orchestrated and set up strategically from this devil.
And when they sung that song at Obama's first inauguration, they didn't use Ella Fitzgerald, which was living.
Yeah.
She was living. Who did they use? Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Why they use her? Because she's the new. She's like the new. She represents that new age, that new witch, that new covenant that they set with Satan.
And look at her. She's one of the top, if not the top black females besides that bitch Kamala Harris that represents our women, you know, to influence our women to go a certain way. So they had her in the works. Go ahead. And that's how you know still being used from that Obama to now with the Biden and shit. Go ahead.
I got a definition of Chaldeans.
Yeah.
Territory lower Mesopotamia bordering on the Persian Gulf.
Yep.
The inhabitants of Chaldea living on the lower Euphrates and Tigris.
Yep.
Point right here, those persons considered the wisest in the land.
See?
I was sure the wisest person on this side, or on the left hand side, are the elites, the 13 million elites.
Yeah.
Okay, the Bolshevikians,
That's right.
the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers.
Yep.
All right.
Even when you go.
Can't remember all the
Okay,
I'm trying to.
Good fine, yep. Even when you go to Gettysburg, even if you go to these things around the world, remember them sorcerers that used to be set up, the house, psychics and shit?
Oh, yeah.
And everybody think they wise because they be foretelling shit, well, your future is going to be this and that, and you're going to see your grandmother again and all that. Where they at now? They ain't even told one prophecy about the mark of the beast and shit. Damn, y'all could have said all that shit about me getting married in the future and all that, and my kids, and saved me some time by telling me this motherfucker was going down in the future and shit. 2020 and shit. About the COVID-19. What the fuck? I could have been somewhere on an island and shit. Go ahead, I'm making this. Go ahead.
It says, O daughter of the Chaldeans,
Yep.
for those shall no more be called tender and delicate.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be called tender and delicate, man. Because that's how everybody treated America, man. She was tender and delicate. Remember in the 50s and shit?
Place to go to.
Yeah, a place to go to. It was everybody was having fun. You was beaching and surfing and shit. The good old boys and
Monday, Tuesday,
happy days, all days. How you gonna have all days of the week fun and shit? It ain't a day in your life that you down and shit.
Right.
Now America's not tender and delicate anymore.
It ain't chemical and delicate.
The secret's been exposed. The
Yep.
skirt's been lifted.
They went from happy days to sorrow days, man.
Yeah, all the mirth has been taken out.
Yep.
Most High took the mirth out of the land.
Yeah.
I saw this on TikTok, right? This American, he moves to Netherlands, right? He just got a job over there, and he was talking about, hey, the sick days. So like the sick days now, America will give you here, you only get 3 days sick. Over there, if you're sick, you're sick. You know, you don't get no 3-day limit. You stay home as long as you're sick.
Yeah.
You know? Because he was like, man, like, so how many 6 days do we get? And the lady's like, what you mean? How many sick days? Oh, no, you get as many as you want. You know, this is Netherlands.
Oh,
Other countries.
over in Canada,
Yeah.
when you sick, you know, they put you in the hospital, and when you come out, there's a cashier, and they pay you.
Oh, man,
They pay you for your bills, all the bills that you backed up on, your rent, everything.
Yeah.
They give you money. If you don't have a way home, they give you money for a taxi to get
Yeah.
home. All of that,
Yes.
man. They pay you
Yo.
when you come out.
See, this place is backwards, man.
The virus, when the stimulus, we're getting paid low out of other nations like you got Ireland, in Canada. People in Europe, they're getting paid bank compared to what we're fucking getting.
Yeah.
Like 1,200. That's nothing. That goes away like that. Especially 600. You know what the fuck you gonna do with $600?
Yeah.
You
They're
know?
paying them by the month,
Yep.
just like they would get paid a
Yeah.
regular paycheck to
Exactly.
keep their life going.
Yeah.
But this right here, this place right here, is meant for you to. They want you to be in poverty. They
Exactly.
want you to beg for that microchip.
Yep.
And
Okay.
real soon
How
they're
you
about
gonna charge somebody for being sick and shit? And like you said, how you gonna be sick and then go back to work? But this COVID-19 all of a sudden come out, now everybody stay home and shit. I can't go back to work no more.
Right.
Go
Ain't
ahead.
nobody sick.
And ain't nobody sick and they can't go back to work and shit. Go ahead.
It's verse 2. Take the millstones and grind meal,
Yep.
uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover thy thigh, pass over the rivers. Alright, it says,
expose all its secret parts. All of America's iniquities.
and that was happening, before this pandemic, man. So this devil was getting exposed on the wicked shit that he doesn't.
Y'all see that documentary?
What happened to all them elites that were getting arrested for sex trafficking?
See, no one's talking about it.
Obama and all that
Forgot
stuff.
about that. Yep, people forgot about that. Y'all see that documentary? Which that was a secret being exposed. That pedophilia shit. What's that?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yep.
Obama too.
Him, his island, and all the lists that he has, celebrities going to his fucking island. Right? That's an exposed. The recent one is the crack. You seen that movie, the documentary? On Netflix?
Oh, yeah.
That's Esau being exposed. Esau allowed crack to be brought over here to get rid of these people. It was like this lady said on the show. It was a chemical attack on the black people.
Yep.
Biological warfare.
Biological warfare, man, on these people right here.
Yeah.
And it goes back to formula Kia, man, which means witches.
Right, because it gets you hooked on
Gets
that
you hooked.
on that drug,
Hooked.
and it shows you that the Ronald Reagan, they all were all playing a role like they cared about us, but they didn't give a shit because they allowed crack, the cocaine to come over here so they can have control over that Central America. During that time, Central America was in a war. All right, it was a civil war, man, and Americans were funding. Side they were funding the rebels. They wanted to control the government, man.
Yeah.
All right, inside they allowed crack to go into America. They allowed cocaine, crack
How
to
did
go
they
into
hit the
America.
black community so hard? From state to state, man.
And it's like, well, they made it look as if it was Jake's own fault.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then Nancy Reagan came out with that term,
Just say no. Just say
Okay.
what the fuck is that going to do?
Yeah.
But they allowed it to happen because they were actually funding it.
Yeah.
They were the ones who were actually doing it.
Right. You can watch Snowfall,
Yeah.
American Made, like Narcos, like we said earlier.
American Gangster.
American Con. These shows that are created are not just entertainment. They have a message. They have truth to it. And now those movies are truth. If you can't see that, that's the truth. You're blinded.
It's like that's a part of their witchcraft, man. Putting things, hidden in plain sight.
Well, you can go to YouTube and punch up how the crack was made, and they'll show you, they'll show you them making the crack, man.
Watch that
Or even
documentary
less.
on crack, and then watch the movie American Made.
Yeah.
Watch it right after. It goes hand in hand. Or you'll understand that if you understand that movie American Made after you watch that movie, that documentary on it was crack, corruption, and conspiracy. That's what it's called.
And they use people like we said, Ricky Ross, Frank Lucas, and all them motherfuckers that sell it in the black neighborhoods.
You got Jay.
They use Jake.
Yeah, because Jay made a profit, man, but that shit backfired on him.
Yeah.
It literally backfired on him. It destroyed families. It destroyed homes, man.
The whole community was destroyed because when you watch that movie Crack, it looked like at first before the crack era, it looked just like this a regular neighborhood, but once that crack got in there, it turned to garbage, man. The whole place was just garbage, man, and they seen it. The city, mayor, police, everybody saw it go down, and they know why.
It's the police that allowed that shit to go on.
The police were bought and paid for.
Yeah.
They were paid to turn their head.
Yeah.
Little children were being murdered,
Yeah.
raped, robbed. The crack was so bad that a crackhead would do anything to get this crack, man.
Yeah.
And they knew that, man.
Yo.
And they let that happen.
The devil, you saw such a devil, they'll take away your kid if your kid come out, the term crack babies.
Oh yeah.
The parents came from, doing crack.
Yeah.
If they found crack in your baby, they'll take you to jail. They'll give a fuck you just gave birth.
And
They'll take your ass to jail.
And
Yeah,
that's a new law that came about. They didn't even have that law at first. That came about
Right.
because they wanted to, they saw an opportunity to make some money off of those things.
Well, see, that's how you know it was a planned epidemic because what did Nancy Reagan say? Just say no. Okay, it's that simple. It's just so simple. Just say no. Okay, regardless, But then when the opioid epidemic hit and it was affecting their community, now all of a sudden it's a what? It's not criminal. It's what? It's a medical thing now. Okay. But Dave Chappelle hit their ass right when he said them, just say no, whites.
Yeah, shit was funny.
Yeah, it was funny as hell.
Exactly. Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, man. It's,
we are a nation most definitely consumed.
Yeah.
Destroyed, man. Cause that's not the only thing that they brought out to destroy us. There's a lot of, because out of that crack was what? You got gang violence, a lot of death, a lot of bloodshed.
All that shit came
over that
with-
shit.
where'd our
man.
community get all those weapons, man?
Yep. Hey, because Esau put them weapons in their communities.
It's like
They had trains full of guns just open right there.
And we'll get a
You know?
scripture, but it's like that brick that was next to the window during the riots and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The whole pile of bricks.
Yeah, a whole pile of bricks.
Whole pile of bricks. Just wait
That shit is snared, man.
That's Esau. Esau is the accuser of his brother. He'll give you the brick and tell you to throw it and say, look, you know, that's just like back up in 70 AD. Giving our people up. Say, here they are right there. There they are. There he is. You know?
Hero running, go ahead.
Yeah, Hero burning the city down.
Yep.
Putting his hand behind his back.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, the third verse, it says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
It's being uncovered now, like we said, man. Go ahead.
Ye, thy shame shall be seen.
It's seen now, man. He's the red guy of the earth. Everybody know he's the devil that the Bible was speaking of, man.
Yeah.
Everybody know this truth.
They just don't want to admit it.
They just want to admit it.
Like you say, his shame is being shown on documentaries
Yeah,
on
documentaries.
YouTube.
Yeah,
His own tongue is
his
falling
own
against
tongue
him.
are falling against him, man.
Yeah.
Because the Most High set up the unicorn internet. Go ahead.
It says, I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man.
He ain't gonna meet you as a regular man, man. You ain't gonna be fighting against a person in a damn jet and shit, or what other aircrafts he got in a NASA ship and shit. You gonna see an angelic force on your ass, fiery.
Take vengeance for what Esau did to him, because it was Esau that turned him over. No, it was Esau that whipped our Lord and put him to death.
Yeah,
Right?
they use the spirit of savage.
Yeah. The Lord's gonna avenge himself and us and his people, his elect.
That's why he said, yep, go ahead.
Because of all the things that Esau done to his people, man.
Yeah. That's why I said, every eye shall see him, even those that pierced him, man. And that explains reincarnation all in one breath.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, as for our Redeemer, the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai of hosts.
Redeemer. That's our Redeemer, man. Said we should be redeemed without money. Who's the Redeemer? Yahweh Shai. How did he redeem us? Through the Word, through the Holy Spirit. Now we waking up and like, damn, stepping back and looking at the big picture, like, this is the devil, man. He constantly killing us, constantly murdering us. He hung us, he raped us, he robbed us. And there wasn't no indentured slavery. It was like brutality, man. It tells you in the scriptures that when you have a Hebrew servant, you're supposed to let him go to 7 years. And if he, we just read that, if he wants to abide with you, you know, give him enough to, you know, or if he departs, give him enough to feed his family. Like they beat us down and put us in slums and didn't give us shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know?
Yes, they made us even. They put us in the poverty state.
Put us in a poverty state, you know, and then they say, nigga, climb out the hole.
Pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
Yeah. Be a man.
Be a man and shit. Even though you don't have nothing to be a man with,
Exactly.
if you try to go get something, we gonna take it from you. If you build something, we gonna destroy it.
Hey, that's happening.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
happening.
but keep on trying, so we can keep on pushing you back down.
Yeah.
That's right.
We gonna take a few of you crabs out of the bucket,
Yeah.
but that's us taking you out to give you other ones hope that you can never obtain to.
all
You
it
ain't
is.
gonna never get out, never.
Yo, another example is Katrina.
Yeah.
I watched the movie last night. I go into the Katrina. I forgot it. I didn't really pay attention to the movie. I mean the title of it. I just watched the movie, and we are literally consumed, man. We need a savior. All right,
need one, yeah.
because man, like what it says in Matthew, if the Lord does not come back, there shall no flesh be saved.
Right.
Because if you go to Katrina, they bombed those levees. They allowed the flood to come in.
Yeah.
You have different districts. You have the 9th district, right, which is still fucked up to this day. And let's see what that district that got destroyed the most was Jake's area. All right, they sacrificed us, blew up the levees, and you had Jake that got fucked up by the waters, man.
Yeah.
You know, and they had, you know, crime rates went up. You know, you had FEMA pretending to help us, really didn't help us. They just, you know, what you call it, gentrification.
Yep.
You know, we were literally consumed. That's why, if y'all heard that song, you know the Twinkle Brothers? You don't know the Twinkle Brothers? There's a Twinkle Brothers, a song made, Babylon is falling. Babylon is falling. Fret not yourselves, redemption will come one day.
Yeah.
All right, who's that redemption? Yahweh Shai. He will come one day to save us.
Yeah.
All right, starting with this left, because these 2/3 they're gone. All right, they're gone. They're gonna be destroyed out here. They're gonna be consumed. The Lord's gonna allow Esau to kill them off, but the Lord's gonna have a remnant, His elect, that He's coming back to redeem and bring back. You know, to get them free from Babylon. Man.
Yeah. He said, I came to redeem them that are under the law, man.
Yeah.
These heathens in Esau was never under the law. Go ahead.
It says, as for our Redeemer, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai of hosts, is His name, the Holy One of Israel.
The Lord of armies, man. Come on, man. Go ahead.
It says, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Yeah, sit down in silence and get in darkness. It's about to be a dark ass road for America, man. You know, go ahead.
It says, for thou shalt no more be called the lady of the kingdom.
Yeah, you ain't the lady of the kingdom. Because everybody was look, they had the Statue of Liberty, which is a man, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. And, you know, it was called a lady. Everybody, the banners was flying high. They had the confetti. The Broadway, that used to be filled with theaters and you know, when they come home, soldiers come home from war and shit, they used to go to the theaters, they used to go to the nice restaurants, they used to do the hokey, whatever that shit they do. But now you go to Broadway, there's crackheads and bums and shit on there, man. Every Broadway and shit. Go ahead.
And remember too, they didn't drop that ball. They dropped the ball, but wasn't nobody down in Times Square.
Yeah.
And that's been going on for ages,
Yeah,
man.
virtually. Jump ball.
Yep.
Yep. Y'all better quit counting down, because this is the real countdown right here.
The Rose Parade and all that going.
Yeah.
Every location they had.
Yep. Go ahead.
I'll end it here in verse 6, all right? It says, I was wroth with my people, I have polluted mine inheritance.
Yeah. Jerusalem was polluted. And even our 2/3 we see him polluted. He said he was wroth with him.
Yeah.
You know, he was very angry with Jerusalem. That's why he moved us out of his sight, man.
Yeah, that's why He punished our people.
That's why he punished. Man, if you think about slavery, for all those years constantly, like if you're a slave, you couldn't have no enjoyment ever. Like your whole life is worrying about getting murdered and shit, or your children get murdered. It ain't no break or nothing. You don't get no break. They say, well, take a break. That ain't even a break. Because you got to go right back to getting your ass whooped or go back to the cotton field, man.
Yeah.
You know, that ain't no break. Even in this time that we so-called free, right? You can get a 5-minute break. What the fuck is that? By the time I go to my damn car and shit, my break is over. And then they going to charge me for being late and say you can't get back. You get back late here, you're going to get fired. What? So I basically got to just sit and look at the fucking clock and shit, trying to finish a meal and swallow a shake of shit in a 5-minute period, you know? And then if you get an hour break, they dock you and shit.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, man? You know? And they work you hard as hell. They work Jake the hardest, man. Out of everybody. These Edomites get away with shit. They be resting and sitting on their ass, and then when they see Jake, get to work. Racist ass, demon ass motherfuckers, man.
Well, this is their time to do it because they'll never have another
Yeah,
opportunity.
you ain't getting
again.
another chance, man.
This is it. They better get it in right
Yeah.
now because the hell that they got coming for 1,000 years. Remember, the Lord says, render to them double, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Or
double.
it's gonna be far worse.
Yeah.
But we gonna do it in righteousness. Okay, we're not gonna do the wicked shit that He did to us, but the things that we're going to be able to do to them, we're gonna do to them double, man.
Yeah, meditate terrors on them.
Yeah.
Not only that, man, they're a weaker nation, man.
Yeah.
You know, something said our people, we're very resilient.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, but not the so-called white man.
Nah.
You know, he's
Right.
And the only rest you gonna get, the break is Sabbath, but that's gonna end quick like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're gonna be right in the field. Oh, it's a Sabbath day. Hey, get back in that field, these
Hey, you see how they said that the earth is spinning faster now?
Yeah.
Time is spinning faster. Why? Because the Most High sped up time.
Yeah.
Now in our kingdom, Lord, He's gonna slow it back down, man, so we'll be able to enjoy a full day.
1,000 years is gonna. It
It's
said in the eyes of
1,000
Most
years.
High.
It's gonna sound like it's gonna feel
One
like
day.
2,000 years to them.
That's what you
Okay.
And it's gonna feel like not even a day to us. Like
Right. It's gonna that day is gonna be like them dog long summer days we used to have when I was a child, man. Okay? When a day was a full day, we went out in the morning. We had 3 parts of the day: the morning, the afternoon, and the evening. Okay, and it seemed long as hell. Okay, now imagine doubling that. All right, and Esau is going to be out there in that damn cotton field, them sugar cane field, all those fields, okay, under the sun, without no damn covering, without no pigment, okay, coming in with damn boils, you know, with all that, with that liquid in it, and we gonna pop them motherfuckers on the back with something, pop! They just gonna be bleeding out over each other, white liquid, okay, for 1,000 years,
Yeah,
man.
they're gonna be nasty in that pit.
It's gonna be nasty.
Sticking to each other, and you know the caves. They ain't doing that justice, man. The caves wasn't shit. They gonna be worse than that, man. Go ahead.
It says, I was wroth with my people, I have polluted mine inheritance,
Yep.
and given them into thine hand.
That's who gave us into the hands of this so-called. He didn't take us down, man.
Exactly.
He's not a mighty man.
Yeah.
He's a basis of man. Most High gave us into his hands, man. Go ahead. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked.
Yeah.
We the main people that's supposed to represent the earth.
Right.
You know? Rulership, go ahead.
Yeah, Esau's not special, man. It was all given to
It
you.
was all given to him, man. Go ahead.
It says, and given them into thine hand,
Yep.
thou didst show no mercy upon the ancient,
You didn't show no mercy upon the ancient, man. Go ahead.
hast thou very, very heavily made thy yoke.
Yeah. Go ahead. That was
This is, look, see that? Can you give me that picture?
I was
right there?
looking at this.
Look, this is what they did to us, right? Look how horrible this is. This was whips, right? I don't know if this is a video. There's a chain. You see it? Look at that chain. Look. This is what we went to them. That's what I'm
Man,
doing.
look what we changed, man.
Catch it?
Hey, you know the difference between us and Esau? We gonna have Lord willing spiritual powers, bro.
No,
Yeah.
we're
And
gonna
that's
have
gonna
it.
make it,
We're gonna
yo.
have it.
We're gonna have it. We're gonna be gods.
That's why it says, fear him that able to kill the body, but able to kill the body and the soul into hell.
Yeah.
Because the Most High got their soul intact, and he gonna put it in slavery. They can only beat us when a man is dead. He ain't hurt no more. He's back up into the spirit world.
Yep.
They be doing hella shit with the bodies and shit like it's still alive and shit. That body, that person is gone out of that body, man.
And we gonna have power
To
to
raise
bring
him back up.
that body back, to
Yep.
bring that spirit back down to that body.
Yep.
Okay? And make them rise back up again to get that ass beaten all over again.
And
Hey,
Yahushua did it. Yahushua did it. He said greater things we gonna do,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And they
Million
said,
ways to die.
they say, what did it say? Do not,
Meditate.
no, do not rejoice that you have basically spiritual power coming. I mean that you have power over the serpents, subjects unto you. Yeah, exactly. So the spirits are gonna be subject unto us, man. But we just gonna be thankful that we in this kingdom, man. But we still gonna be on these devils, man.
You know what I want to do? I want to, in the kingdom of heaven, I want to give my slave the illusion back to free.
Yeah.
Have an angel tell him, hey, I'm gonna bring in a slave, make him escape, and give him that illusion that they're free. Have that slave be a leader to lead them out on the land, and in the middle of the night, I'm gonna have
what
me
they
and my
did.
animals hunt them down.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's what they did to us.
That's what they do to us. They doing that to this day. You remember the little boy that you see the guy with the rifle kneeling down over the looked like a little 6-year-old black boy? He was hunting him. You know, they allowed these people from overseas to come and hunt our children.
Yeah.
Okay, like the Hunger Games.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
they that's some movies. Those are real life.
That's real life, man.
Ain't nothing new under the sun, man. They still doing the same
It's
shit
so
that they
damn
did back then, man. Everything. The yoke of iron is a certificate now. It's a contract. The same shit, but it's in a different form, man. So it ain't nothing new under the sun. We still in slavery. This is the same Egypt, and same bondage, and same Babylon, man. It's just in a different, the same devil. It's just in a different form. That's why these people don't think that that's the devil, man.
Right.
Cause he's more crafty, and he ain't just gonna be beating you no more. He into that again, but he got a contract for you. But if you don't follow that contract, he is gonna beat your ass, or put you in a prison, or put you under the jail, man. So it's the same shit, man.
He coming as if he's coming to help you, with like with this Maxine.
Yeah.
Okay, they pandemic got the whole world shut down on this fake ass pandemic, and then they gonna problem reaction solution. Okay, the solution is that vaccine, man. Okay, and now you get this vaccine, everything is gonna return back to normal. Okay, you're gonna get your life back, your children, everything is gonna be back to normal. That's the devil, man. Come in subtlety. Subtlety.
It says craftiness should be, what did it say? He should be deceived by his own craftiness. You know, go ahead.
Isaiah 33:18. Thine heart shall meditate terror.
Yep, we're gonna meditate terror, man. What is terror? Terrorizing. That means it's gonna be on another level, you know? Men could terrorize you, but it's gonna be on another level with us. Go ahead.
Hey,
Territory.
We're gonna have,
They terrorize on their territory all over the world.
we're gonna have
Let's search.
1,000 years wreak havoc on Esau and the nation.
Hey, terror.
Man, Esau.
Come on.
Alright, we're gonna be on a throne, like I was telling you earlier in the car, petty shit. Petty. Like today, I went to a fucking restaurant. I went to like one place, like my workers and shit. And I waited like 35 minutes for food, bro. I was so pissed off. But in my mind, I'm like, man, I don't remember this shit. Y'all my slaves, and y'all ain't gonna do shit. Y'all gonna be working in the field, and I ain't gonna get no food, no fucking water whatsoever. If you die, I'll just bring you back to life again. You're gonna do it all over again.
It's like
You know?
we're gonna be messing with them even in their dreams, man. Like if you ever see Freddy Krueger, it's gonna be like that.
Yeah, because
No sleep.
All you Edomites that hang Jakes, I'm gonna have you hang your whole family while you're still alive.
yeah, because even Job knew that. What did Job say? He tormented me in my dreams.
Yeah.
You know, that's a fearful thing, man. Those dreams can seem real.
Yeah, not even in your rest, man.
Yeah, not
You're gonna be
rest.
getting
They meditate terror too. They meditate terror because they have so many torturing devices. Okay, like I said the last time, man, they have to plan those things. They got to draw it out, take it to the person to make it, take it to an ironsmith or whoever going to make this torturing device. Okay, remember the one they made for your rod? You know, one for your anus. They take it and screw it, and it gets wider and wider. Huh? Yeah. Right? To make your asshole stretch out.
Oh.
They had to draw that out. And somebody thought of it and meditated and said, look, this right here, this gonna cause them a lot of pain. Okay?
They meditate terrorist wickedness, right? We're gonna meditate terrorist righteousness.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be have letting them get raw like they did to us. We're not gonna be having them fuck their own mothers and
Right.
shit, their own children.
Wicked ass
We're
shit.
not, we ain't gonna do that wicked shit, man. Hey, we're not gonna fuck their wives while they still alive. You know, I'm gonna like, hey, bro, I'm gonna kill you. And I'm gonna take over.
Jake
I'm
was
gonna take
never
over
about,
bitch.
yeah.
You know?
Jake was never about that wicked shit. You ain't never heard no Jake creating some devices and that like that and shit. Jake, the most he do is shoot a motherfucker, you know?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, thou shalt meditate terror.
Yep.
Thine heart shall meditate terror.
That mind, that heart is mind law. Go ahead.
Where is the scribe? Where is the deceiver? Where is he that counts the towers? Thou shalt not see fierce people, a people of a deeper speech, than thou canst perceive, of a stammering tongue, that thou canst not understand. That was big. That was big.
This in the book of James, chapter 2, verse 13. It says, for he shall have judgment without mercy, but he showed them mercy.
Esau, the time when he had captivity, slavery, even now, he showed us no mercy, even what he's about to do. All right, and you know, one of the slogans of the New Order is "Show no mercy." Okay, since the devil's going to show no mercy, guess what? You're gonna receive no mercy.
Exactly.
Okay, because look, we got right now. Esau's done a lot of shit that we know thanks to the internet and the camera. But just imagine the shit that he did when there wasn't that much electronics, phones, cameras for him to be caught.
Yeah.
You know, you had a lot of Emmett Tills in those days, a lot of Karens back then. They just didn't get caught.
Yeah.
All right. You know, you had a lot of Karens falsely accusing Jake, getting Jake killed in those days.
Yeah, there wasn't no justice system to protect the slaves and shit.
It was a protection for the white woman. What they made up a law. What was that law? I forgot the name, but I did a video on it. But it was a law to protect the white woman from killing black children. because it happened so much in their care, so-called care. She would beat the black children to death. Okay, and they made a law to where she wouldn't get punished for it, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
All these Edomites got off with murder.
Oh, that's what they think.
That's what they think. I'm talking about according to they ass. But you know, you can have a sloppy ass Edomite sitting in the living room with a slave under his floor or something, because he put her there or put him there, and go piss on his head, and then go right back to watching entertain with beer and shit and all that, man. Easily. You know, go ahead. Because that was just slaves. Private plantations, man. Private prisons. This is my private business right now. They doing Jake like that and nobody knows about it. That's why R. Kelly was saying that. He was like, there's some other places that's they got children locked up where they molesting children. Nobody knew what he was talking about. Because that's the underground secret society shit that's happening.
That's probably why they
Nobody-
arrested his ass, because
Yeah.
he was talking too much.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why Esau is patriots seen at the news in their country, because you know, a lot of these old Edomites that lived during these times where Jake was really down and Jake had no rights, they're seen at the news in these countries because they see that Jake's having rights, can't be carrying no more without getting arrested. Back then you could do all that and not even get in trouble. No one cared you've been carrying, but now, you know, Esau sees that he's losing his country. This is why he's mad that, you know, the wrong man's in office, man. You know? But I got a precept, Ezekiel 25 and 12. It says, thus saith the Lord, power, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, right? And part of that was when the Babylonians was taking over us. What Esau did, when Jake then escaped, Jake that did escape. They grabbed Jake and gave us over to the Babylonians and came into our land. Okay? That and having us putting us in slavery, man. Right? It says, and hath already offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out my anger on the flock. I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the dying shall fall by the sword. Alright, because this is why the Lord's gonna bring his wrath, bring missiles, bring fire, man. He's gonna make the land of Edom, America, Israel, you know, America, Israel, certain parts of the world desolate, man. Okay? It says, and I will let my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. So the Lord's gonna use us to have his vengeance upon you Edomites. Alright, you Idumeans. It says, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, because the Lord is gonna put that spirit upon us. Alright? Like our elder Barak always says, our anger is not enough.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord, when we have Esau in captivity, the Lord's gonna put his anger, his spirit upon us, man.
Yeah, because the angels they're reporting everything to Yahweh Shai, so he's seeing all the wickedness that's going on this time here.
Hey, you know that comedian? I don't know his name, but there's a comedian that said, he said that in history you could go back. It's great to be a white person. But in the future, nah. At the end of the day, future Edom is payback, man.
Yeah.
Because when you see Yahweh Shai return, when he returns, and you see that he don't look like this, he look like a so-called black man, right? Esau, you already know you fucked. You already know. Because like shit, the first thing you come in the line, like, oh shit, all the things that we did to his people, oh man, you know you fucked. Alright? And you're gonna see black people, Latins, get beat up, your ass is thrown on the ground, man. I guess the 144,000 wasn't part of the old white man. Yeah. That's what they say, right? But it says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord. Yeah, they're gonna know the vengeance of the Lord for 1,000 years. But what's gonna happen after the 1,000 years are over? It's gonna be like one big bonfire. Burning ass up. No, Esau has bonfires. Yeah. Esau has bonfires where he has Burning Man. Well, guess what? We're not bonfires too. Your ass gonna be using burnt up, man.
Hey, and you gonna be the entertainment. We're gonna be laughing at that. Drinking wine and shit.
Hey, that did.
Hey, and That's why they never. Since y'all want to display us as superheroes like Brightburn, because Brightburn can murder all kind of people. Bloodshed. It was so much bloodshed in Brightburn. He killing people. He taking people up in the sky and letting them fall down. We can't do that. Hancock got to be drunk as hell,
I know, right?
and he got to conform to their rules and shit.
Right.
So,
And then a white woman is over him.
yeah, white
Has
woman
more,
is over him.
more power than him.
Exactly. Just completely distant. So if y'all, that's cool. Y'all can have that. Put that on screen. But Yahweh Shai is gonna have that bloodshed. We're gonna meditate that terror. We're gonna be them bright burns, man. Brightly burning. We become ministers of fire. Go ahead.
I got this precept right here. This book of Jeremiah 49 and 10. It says, "But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places,
Yep.
and he shall not be able to hide himself."
He can't hide himself, man.
Especially the Hebrews, because
Yep.
you don't know everything that you've done.
Yep.
Every single thing.
Yep.
Every slave that you have, you don't know their life. You don't know everything they did. And you're able to double the punishment.
Yeah, the Lord said He was going to put us back in remembrance.
Yep.
Okay?
For all things. I bet Esau be wondering, how did they know that? Because even though he's being exposed to some things that he keep real secret to himself, that the Most High allowed us to know and shit. Like, how they, you know?
It said, what the scripture say, don't you know that their angels are in the company of the Most High every day? They taking the reporting back to the Most High every day what has been done to his people.
That's why it says Most High is angry with the wicked every day. Because the angels reporting to him every day, man.
This is like a good example of that showcases the Yahweh Shai.